Howdy, howdy, everybody. All right, we're back. And I am continuing to watch for suitable sites, SOCT sites, out on my null guy here. Still don't see any. So, I'm gonna just sit out here and watch for them while we do other things. One pops up, we'll switch over and do this. Otherwise, we are gonna go and run some level 4 missions. I've got Glam Booster in, and makes me look better to the NPCs, I guess. You know? I've got a big one here that is the Serpentis Extravaganza. And it's going to be against Serpentis. We'll have to see what type of ammo we should use when we get there. I'm not really sure. All right, I'm going to accept this. What's the matter? Hit accept. Did it accept it? I don't think it did. What's going on? Is it kinetic for Serpentis? Let's close that. Says he has one offered. There we go. Accepted. All right, we need to switch ships. All right. He has kinetic.
Warp drive active.
New location.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens in here. Bit of stuff here. Like putting on the space brakes. Be kinetic for these guys. This is what I have loaded. Going quite nicely.
A module has run out of charges.
Going very smoothly. I think that there's 3 rooms in this. Why they're all yellow boxing me and not red boxing me? I don't have any drones out or anything. It's kind of weird.
module has run out of charges.
That was actually a lot easier than what I thought it would be. So, I'm not sure they ever hit me at all. Which feels kind of strange. Must be a trap. Here I am looking at my null characters, looking to see what's in intel to see if I have to worry about anybody. I'm in ISAC. Small, small, medium, large, medium, medium. It's actually not very much stuff left for it to pull in. I almost wonder if I should change one of these drone sets out to be salvage. Be able to just salvage a little bit while I'm waiting for it to pull in a couple of things. That might be... It might be good. Might not be. See what's in here. Well, it's not... Wow. It's 210 cubic meters and worth only 831,000. That's not very good. I'll pull in a couple other things, see what happens. What is it pulling in? It's pulling in an empty one. It's got a large, an empty, and then a medium, medium. Let's at least pull in that large. Call it good. All right. Well, that paid off. Now it's at 1.6 million, so that was 600,000, whatever that was.
Another dragon boarding the train.
LeBlanc,
Aboard.
91
Choo-choo.
months. All right. How's it going, buddy? 6,370 gold. Everybody here in LeBlanc's honor. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. All right. Pulling in loot.
Oh yeah, another dragon.
Guess I'll
boarding
wait
the train.
for this one.
All aboard.
More piece of loot.
Choo-choo.
81 months. Dirk plexiglass. All right, Dirk. How about 4,860 gold? Everybody here in your honor. Very nice. That did not move the needle at all. Okay, picking this up. This is more about getting sites done than it is about the loot.
Warp drive active.
Go. I'm right in the thick of it now.
module has run out of charges.
That be everything from I'll be just a minute. I'm helping a customer. Which is nothing on D-Scan. We're pulling in a few things. All good. Pull in. It's of any value. Small, small, not at all. Okay. 8.7 million. Scooped cargo hold. This room was really easy. Too easy, huh? There's only 3 rooms in
Warp
this.
drive active.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's just bastion up right here. This thing is definitely handling itself well in here.
A module has run out of charges.
Oh, drones! Drones are the worst.
A module has run out of charges.
Another reload. Looks like I've completed this now too. That looks like it's everything. But it's just really not very high value on this one. Stuff that I'm pulling in. Not very high value at all. much full there.
Warp drive active.
That actually went a lot quicker than I expected for an extravaganza, you know? Sorry about your face. Haven't seen you for a while. How you doing?
Warp drive active.
Stuff had you away from gaming for a bit. Yeah, I hear ya. I got a project coming up that's gonna steal a little bit of my time. But as long as it makes a ton of money. ST1R, well, I know that name too.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Just got back into Eve a month ago. Well, welcome back. Yeah, I spent a year away or so playing Dual Universe and stuff, and I enjoyed myself. I'm still playing some Dual Universe, but been focusing a bit more on Eve now. Right, that one is completed. Very good. It doesn't get me. What I'm waiting for is the special missions. Okay, request another mission. The score. Recognize that. I know I've done it many times. Let's see here. Is this Serpentis? Kinetic and thermal. The Chronos. We were talking about the Chronos earlier. I don't know if the person's here who said they just mastery 5'd the Chronos. But the Chronos was actually the quickest one at this at 13 minutes. So, yeah, Golem come in second at 14 and a half minutes. All right, well, I guess it's going to be a Golem. Love the new LP stuff, the Corpse coming out. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but as long as you like it. I mean, there's so much new stuff. There's like Evermarks now, and then there's the faction warfare stuff, and yeah. A lot of new stuff coming out in a few weeks here. I'm predicting that the launch of the new stuff's gonna be on the 6th next month. So I'm just predicting that. They haven't told me that, but I think that's
drive active.
When it feels like it's gonna be. Corpse can tax LP, which can create grounds for profitable high-set corpse. Ah. All right. How interesting. So then in theory, that's interesting. So my own personal corp, I just tax it at 100%. And because I have the one guy, he's the same guy who's the CEO, is the same one who goes and does all the LP conversions. He's my merchant character. So, and how do I like the new office? Okay, so it's not new. I just reorganized it, but it is working out just fine and dandy. I'm really liking it, actually. You can tell like my lighting on my camera is really nice. It's all natural light stuff. I'm got a lot of room in this new design, a lot of floor space. I got this view here behind me, this one at the side. Yeah, so it's all pretty good. If 100% will be an option. Hey, I know that I've seen like 100% when there's a mandatory call to arms, you know, on the bounties, whatnot. They'll just turn it up to 100%. Anybody that's out ratting just automatically loses the money. How they handle it. Well, you're not joining a corp that tax you 100% for anything? Well, so the idea of that is that it's only my characters in my own corp. And so it'd be easy way to transfer LP, or to have LP all go to one person instead of to go to multiple people and then have to figure out who's holding what. Right now, I have characters that are holding millions of LP, and they haven't cashed it in. And then I got to go through and search them through and figure out who has what and everything. So it's just a way of convenience for that. And the mention of, you know, corp turning bounty up to, you know, tax up to 100%, that's only during a mandatory call to arms in nullsec. Whereas, like, you're required to show up for the war effort. If you're in game, you are able to join. And that's only when shit's going really wrong and everything. And so you don't, it's not done just because somebody wants to. It's done because everybody's required to be there. And if you're out ratting and not paying attention, then they penalize you for that.
A module has run out of charges.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we can transfer LP. That would be stupendous. I would love to be able to transfer LP like we can ISK. That also would make it really good for the people who just want to sell their LP. Because right now, to sell your LP, you have to go show up at the place they want to redeem it, and then you have to redeem it for the person, and a little bit of honor system is required in all of that. So Right, so those are all pretty small and everything, so I'm not going to wait around for it to pull in a bunch of stuff. We'll get this one piece of loot here, and then I'm just going to pick up whatever it's got, and I'm going. $142,000. All right. Didn't figure it would be much. The golem is probably more efficient. A reason for using the Varger,
Warp drive active.
Varger would be because projectiles hit nearly instantly, whereas missiles have flight time, and the missiles, then you can end up throwing an extra volley at something that's already blown up. And that's wasteful in both time and in, resources. But other than that,
Welcome to the Dragons.
this would be EM. Arzus, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, so Buck Talon, when you're fighting in the war effort, typically if you lose your ship in the war effort, they replace it for you as long as you're flying doctrine, meaning that you're flying a fit that that is what they dictate is for use in that stuff. So you have to be flying their fit. Just not usually hard to do. Would I recommend training into caps? If you live in Null and you want to use caps, then yes. pre-shotting these battleships. For the most part, this one's going to be 4.
Our module has run out of charges. Pulling this one other large. If it's really good like this one, then maybe I'll let it pull in another one, but otherwise take it off. Hello, John. Yes, you never really leave Eve, do you? Alright, that one was not worth it. Scoop that up. Very sparse background today. Oh, what? Behind the camera? Yeah, I'm working on it. Just redid my office, and I don't have the new stuff back there yet. Got the backdrop, but that's it. You can kind of see from the side here stuff. I'm gonna make that other cat, there, the other cam, a cat cam. I don't know. Warp drive active.
Folks on a mining barge? Yeah, not gonna happen. You can get it at those exploration frigates that can mine.
see that comment. We should be allowed to once a year migrate all our assets to one station. Once a year, this character takes out like a deep space transport and then gathers everything stuff and clumps them together and then goes out and gets a freighter and then goes to those other stations and picks everything up. Takes me days. I usually like to let it be to where, because I drop stuff off in stations like here, you know, the different stations I'm working, you know, the different systems I'm working in and everything, all like, eventually get, we're not going to wait around on this one either. I'll eventually end up with 100 million in each one of them or more, and I don't know, maybe that's my trigger point. I also do buy orders by region. I do them region wide, and so I end up with a lot of stuff at a lot of places. Sometimes I buy things and I'm not selling them for a whole year. Right. Heading back.
Warp drive active.
Hello, James.
Warp drive active.
Okay, I'm gonna step away for this moment. Gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right. Get it back here safely. Pirate Slaughter. Oh, this is a big one. Okay. I don't even have this one in my list either. Pirate Slaughter. Hunt down the enemy fleet and destroy them all before they can regroup. Okay. I can do that. It's against Gerstus. Gerstus is going to be kinetic, if I remember right. Dr. Pepper ice cream. Oh, goodness. Sounds lovely. I'm not a big fan of Bluebell ice cream, though.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so just a reminder, if you haven't gotten in on the giveaway for today, still time. Won't be drawn until after, or till about the end of the show. Not after the show, around the end of the show.
Warp drive active.
You live in St. Louis, Bluebell isn't there? Yeah, Bluebell is only southern states. I've only seen it like Texas through Florida. I haven't seen it in northern states. It might be in some, but I haven't really seen it. It's on kinetic. Arizona, and you have Bluebell there too? Alright. Communicator is triggered. Oh, alright. Well, let's find out. Yep, I shot him once, and look at that. All that new stuff appears. How about that? That is a good call. I am able to handle it, I think, so I try it.
A module has run out of charges.
if I've ever done this mission before. I'm encountering some missions out here that I didn't see very often in the past. Alright, these guys are really close to me. Hopefully I can hit them okay. Oh, another communicator.
A module has run out of charges.
Alrighty. What's in this? Still not very good loot. Another one that's just really kind of mediocre. Two is my MTV. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Alright. Just pick it up and go. Yes, UO stuff like 25 years ago. Yep. Still out here doing games.
Warp drive active.
Another gate. Rooms are there. Trying to jam me out.
Our module has run out of charges.
It has. And customer at the same time. All right. Got a couple of large can pull in, but let's see what it's got in there so far. 2.3 million. All right, that feels a little bit better than what we've been seeing. It's got this empty one, and then it's got two ones that have loot that are larges.
Oh yeah, another dragon.
It is a
boarding
good
the
all-around
train.
ship.
All aboard! Choo choo.
Braveheart. 13 months as a sub. Thank you, buddy. 130 gold. Everybody here in your honor. There are like 5 rooms to this. I've been in, it's like room number 4. Okay, the next 2 should have loot in them. Get those and then we go. Next 2 are money. I hope. It's not going to be, there's nothing super special in these. It can have good loot, but it won't have any faction loot or anything like that. Doesn't have that type of stuff. 12 million isk tick. Hopefully that has something in it worth the wait. It's 2.3 million. And now, with that pulled in, it's still 2.3 million. It must have been just some little scrap or something. All right. It got all the large stuff. The other 2 were bunk. All right, going through the next gate.
Warp drive active.
All right, there's no gate in here, so it must be the last room. I think we should turn up the music. A little bit louder. Enjoy it. It says we're done. Well, I'll shoot the rest of them anyway. Because I'm like that.
A module has run out of charges.
As if I have ammo. What? More stuff spawned? What? Not expecting that.
module has run out of charges.
Next one. Go. Oh, I just started my bastion again. Well, all right, that's the way it's gonna be. And oh my god, only 118,000 in there. That's it. How pitiful. My goodness. Doesn't get much worse than that. All right, I think I'm gonna put some salvage drones on this ship. Charges all the way out there. Or can I do my tractor beam? 48, I think. Yeah. Alright, when I get within 48. Well, since I've got the glam boosters, I'm doing it for a little bit more than the feels. Weed, hello. Life is good. Oh, I should turn on my propulsion. It'll go faster. Yeah, loots are certainly not worth, but I have this habit of being optimistic. Ooh, 100 Scourge cruise missiles. Yeah, that was
Drive
worth
active.
it. Do I play Shroud of the Avatar anymore? Not really. You know, I was in there the other night doing some stuff, but Shroud is such an awesome game, but it's awesome with community, and on your own, it's a great game if you've never played it before, but I would definitely play it for community these days. And so,
Docking
know.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I don't know if it'll get the community, if it'll ever get the community back like it was. It was great. I mean, you know, when we had 100 of us playing it together as a group, that was really awesome. I'm sure that there's more than 100 people still playing, but they're not part of our community. So doing on Scourge. All right, I'm gonna end up needing some ammo here in a bit. Well, I have some. All right. This Fury, I haven't been using it at all. No sense in having it take up space. Alright, let's start conversation here. Mission complete. You know, I've got these LP credits. I wonder how much I've got. I have people buying stuff from me. Just in the last hour, I'm at like 2 billion. Wow, it's hard to come up with the numbers. There we go. 382,000 Calorie Navy. It's not very much, really. I won't bother to try and cash anything in unless I have at least 1 million. All right. Vengeance. Another big one. This one's against Serpentis. See here, Vengeance. I do not have Serpentis listed at all. Oh, you know, okay, so I think that trying to give myself a little project every day so I don't take up a whole bunch of showtime doing it. Tomorrow I'm doing Synergy. And the next day I want to put a table in here. I have to build the table. Not from scratch, don't worry. But I need to get a timer working again so that I can time missions and keep track of them on my list, on my sheet here. So it looks like it's 20 minutes or so. It's going to be against Serpentis, which I think Serpentis is going to be EM, I think. If I remember right. I don't know if I remember right. And I'm still watching over here. I haven't seen a single site. It's thermal. Thermal. All right. Do I have any thermal with me? I don't, but I have kinetic. How is it that I can be out here and I don't have any thermal? Serpentis, not Sancha. I think that's the Serpentis logo. Yes, Serpentis. Would be interesting to set up live split for timing missions. What is live split? I mean, all I do is I put a timer up and I start it and stop it. It's what speedrunners use. So, live split. Oh, so that's for each room or something? Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Just a timer for how long it takes and what ship it is and what the fit is and everything. Like, I'm in PV Easy right now. That's what this one's called. And it's on my stuff. So Yeah, it's just informal. If you hit exclamation point schedule in chat, and then click the tab that says level 4 missions, then we'll have that there. There's a lot of missions there. Not all of them, but there's a lot. See where that is. Is Serpentis thermal?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
That's kinetic and thermal. Kinetic is going to be the biggest one. So, all right. We're doing kinetic. Have I done right to rule arc? I've done all of them.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I think this is all so that I can run a Macarial. Mastery 5, 21 days. Large projectile turrets, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I want my next ship to be
Warp
Macarial.
drive active.
Randy, you have 331 million skill points. A lot. My highest guy is, I don't know, 250? Mm-hmm.
drive active. Warp drive active.
There is a lot of ships here. Paladins are good for level 4 missions, but you can't get kinetic out of them. Do I salvage? Oh, I was gonna pick up some salvage runs and I forgot. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Song reminds me a little bit of Wu-Tang. All of them that are yellow boxing me.
A module has run out of charges.
Oh, now it's getting funky on the music.
target more stuff. Yes, this is an Eve Workbench fit. This one's called PV Easy. It's a golem, exclamation point fits. One of my fits. I'm just slicing like right through everything like butter. Hi, Ayla.
A module has run out of charges.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Man fam, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, well, I'm going down there. I'm gonna go grab another drink. Be right back.
Guy sure is slow. Bud Light for everyone. Oh my goodness, bring you bourbon? Bring all of us bourbon? Wait a second. I forgot to bring the bourbon. Sorry. Today is Friday, isn't it? I should have a drink tonight. Been trying to quit, cut back on drinking. Well, if you have issues with it, then yeah, I get it. One drink a night, but not every night. I didn't have anything last night. I don't think I had anything the night before. Maybe I drank so much I blacked out. Just kidding. I don't think I've ever blacked out. And a few more things while I slow boat down. You're drunk in December. Get drunk once a year max. You know, when I was younger, I bounced back real nice from having a lot to drink most of the time. These days, besides that, when you own your own business and everything, and you have to be like available 24/7, getting really drunk is not very good if something happens and you're needed. You're the only one you can do something, and if your business partner calls you and says, "Oh gosh, we got an outage, I need you to help me," and you're like, "Oh, damn. Maybe in the morning." That wouldn't go over well. Cat's like hanging out in here in the new setup. I've got 2 hangout spots with the windows. They're enjoying them. Better than having them trying to sleep on my keyboard while I'm using it. There, let's see what's in here. We'll see if it's even worth.
even worth letting it pull stuff in. Only 2 million worth. Man. Alright. Pick her up. Go into the next room.
Warp drive active.
I don't know if I've ever done this mission before. I probably have, but it's not on my list. So I don't know what I'm warping into here. Oh, a shit ton more of ships. Would that be a ship ton of ships? Probably. And they're webbing me. How nice! I do not approve. Get these webbers off of me. Got to throw that out. All right, well, there it is.
Our module has run out of charges.
Being like 50k away seems to be a good distance. Oh, one of them finally hit me.
A module has run out of charges.
Nothing else can spawn in here. Alright, down to the MTU. I wonder how this would do with torpedoes. I'd have to change out probably those missile guidance systems, probably for target painters, in order to compensate enough for the torpedo's explosion radius. Thinking about, like, you know, what if I were to brawl it and do it quicker? 1.5 million and a small, medium, small. Look at that. Well, that's 2.4 million all of a sudden. That went up by 900,000 at one shot. There's nothing large coming in still. Is it pulling in? No, it's not pulling in one that has loot in it. So we'll just pick it up. We got another room to go in here.
corpse would make it slap. I guess slapping would be a good thing.
Oh, that ship is so slapping. Boy, that ship is a slapper. Right?
Could slap the shit out of stuff. Yeah. Don't get slap happy. Oh.
Warp drive active.
Alrighty. We're just gonna hole up right here. I'm gonna start with these.
User Rob.
The Pando paint. That's a big raid party you got there. Welcome everybody. We are doing some level 4 missioning with the golem and the glam booster. Try unplugging it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You must be from the tech support world. Bounties are big. 2.5 million. The last thing I selected. Well, he's a special target. Alright. We're gonna kill him next. Oh, I forgot to put out my MTU. Oh no. It's out now.
A module has run out of charges.
My getting ISK, killing rats, or just LP. I'm getting both of those, but what I'm really here for is the standings. Doing missions so that I get standings increase in Caldari State, so I can reduce my taxes, because tax reduction is a big deal for somebody who sells, you know, a couple billion or more a day in the market.
Why not in high sec? I am in high sec. I have the system covered up, but I'm in high sec. Thought you heard low sec? Oh, well, I could be grinding even harder doing level 5 missions, but level 5, they're great. I love doing level 5 missions, but doing them live on the show, that equals death. Yeah. People can't help themselves. It just must stream snipe. Can I one-shot him? Probably. Yep.
A module has run out of charges.
Woo! Job done. All right, what kind of stuff we got in here? 103,000. So, obviously, not very much. Let's see here. Corps Vice Admiral, Port Admiral. That's who I want. Let's move towards him. Oh, I gotta turn off my bastion on still. Move closer to him so I can get a tractor beam on him. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm checking the named kill. $2 million. Grab this one too. All right, back over to my MTU. Pick up whatever's in there. Schlock, how's it going, buddy? May want to modify my overview if I don't want my system name shown. You know what? The people who are really good can look at the background here and tell you within a couple of systems where you are, even if I had everything blocked out. So, you know, I blocked some stuff out to make it a little inconvenient, but in the end, that's all it is. So, I got some toilet paper dragon behind me. I know, I decided I would just bring it with me instead of this thing wasting time pulling in something empty. 99% certain he's in space. You are probably correct. So I'm almost up there and then head back. Pulling in a piece of loot there. Ooh, 5.8 million. That's the best one yet. I mean, for high sec, that's not good. What do I think of Viridian info so far? Well, I'm really looking forward to the graphic improvements. I'm looking forward to some of the other capital ships. I don't do a whole lot of capital ships, but looking forward to that. I think overall it's probably gonna be pretty good. And it's kind of funny because I just enjoy Eve no matter what. If that makes sense. Hello, Rod. Yeah, I'm running missions. So, and I don't mind being surprised. So I know there's gonna be stuff coming out and that there'll be stuff that I'm not expecting and or didn't know about or whatnot to be like, oh, that's cool. So, you know, that's about what I think. Okay, those are not going to be anything because those are, it's pulling in now. That's just from killing the little satellite thing. So to have just a little bit of stuff in it. Not enough cargo. That is why So I can't get this one item that's worth almost $1 million. God, I'd have to go through so many gates. What is it? Takes 50? What am I short? Well, I'm short quite a bit. And those aren't one each, are they? No, they're not. Nothing. All right. Well, we're leaving it behind. Just how it is.
Warp drive active.
So, you know, just the fact that CCP keeps updating and doing things for the game and everything, and the way the game looks is important to them, and so that's always been something that's been, you know, upgraded and everything. Just makes for a really nice combination. So I'm really enjoying it.
Warp drive active.
Probably have like 10 more missions to do before I get off for the special. I haven't been offered any anomics today except for one that was in a dangerous piece of space, so I turned it down. Huh, I can't seem to look these guys up.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I'm having trouble looking these guys up. These names concern me. He's 1 day old. Okay. That guy is 1 day old. They're not even on Z-Kill yet. That's why I'm having trouble finding them. All right. Yeah, the names are pretty suspect. That's why I went and stopped here. So
Warp drive active.
been around the block a few times. I'm not on a PH tune, no. I'm on my high sec tune. But I was flying a Marauder. And so, you know, it's good for a gate camp, you know, high sec gate camp. It'd be pretty susceptible to that.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, their kill board is not impressive. I think that they're all bark and no bite with those names.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard!
Docking permission
Choo
requested.
choo.
Battlear,
Hey,
thank you for
laughing
13 months as a sub. 130 gold.
Docking request
Everybody here in
accepted.
your honor.
Warp drive active.
All right. Those names, though, they were all pretty suspect, but I think they're probably okay.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right. Drop off this loot. Lots of loot. Conversation. Complete the mission. Attack of the drones. Ugh. All right, let me look that one up. Recommended damage, EM, 13 minutes, warping at 100 and snipe all. All right, we shall do that. And they're not really going to have any loot. Details. So you gotta go. I gotta get into a fleet with myself. That's the trick. Get into a fleet with yourself, and then you can warp fleet to within 100.
Warp drive active.
How you do it? All right. Our Navy Molnar. Oh, these guys are going to be easy to wipe out.
Having to control my volleys here. Great. Problem with these frigate size. Sometimes they take 2, sometimes even 3 volleys. This one used to have a lot of nice ore in it, huh?
A module has run out of charges.
I definitely have seen enough drones living in drone lands for the last year or so. I've got my MTU out here pulling stuff in. Sometimes 1 or 2 of them will have loot, and then they'll just be the basic oh, those little coin things. I forget what they're called. Worth about 1.5 million each.
A module has run out of charges.
I've forgotten again to get salvage stuff. Salvage drones. Yes, drone chip. That thing. Drone chip. Used in the manufacturing of drones. Yes, Rogue Drone AI. You are right. That is what it is. All right, so no more. This can be everybody. Enough. All right. There we have it. All right. There's nothing out here that has any loot in it whatsoever. That up, as long as no container appears. Yep, there's no loot. All right.
Warp drive active.
So, by the way, if you haven't got in on it already, we do have a giveaway. And it is one of the skill
Docking
packs.
permission requested. Docking request denied.
Denied! It's one of the skill packs. So, exclamation point giveaway. Follow that link. You can get in on the giveaway whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch. And we'll draw near the end of the show. Doing that as a giveaway today because of the skill packs that are on sale. Or skill bundles, they're called. They're a bundle. I don't understand what the difference with CPCP is between a pack and a bundle. I don't know. But anyway, that's what they are. We have 3 of them that are on sale right now. In fact, the 750K is cheaper than the 500K right now because of the sale. All right, start conversation. Complete mission. Reward all for myself. Okay, now, couple things here. Do I have any salvage drones? Just level 1. Ugh. Is there any close by here? Dodixie is the closest place. 7 jumps away. All right. High-sec ganking is still a thing, yes. It's not as big a thing as it was in the past, but it's still a thing. All right, request mission. Pirate Slaughter. We did this one. It's Gerstus. You lost a bowhead yesterday? What? Charlie? You got ganked in a bowhead in high-sec? The reason that I show so much surprise on that is because that would be bowhead number 4 ever lost due to a gank. Like, we looked this up a couple of weeks ago. Squiz looked it up in Killboards, and I think he said he could only find 3 that were ever ganked. To get a bowhead ganked, I don't know how you do that. Like, they are so tanky and they move quick.
25 Talos. Well, for you, for your paladin. AFK. Two of them are yours? Bam. All time. All right. So whoa, blah. All right. So, Charlie, first off, you've got the wrong fit. See here. This is what your fit should be. This has a couple of multi-spectrum shield hardeners. You don't worry about the cost on these too much because really the ship is so expensive anyway. Your 3 transversal bulkhead 2s, a damage control, and then 2 reinforced bulkhead 2s. And so this is brick tanked. Also, did you have a propulsion? So with propulsion, you can get to warp in 10 seconds. You didn't have any, or you, oh, the propulsion's shown over here. Okay, so you can get to warp in 10 seconds. See, okay, about your fit here. If you're using the propulsion trick, these 2 right here do nothing for you except for give up tank. They do nothing for you. There's no, and if you're not using propulsion, the propulsion trick, there's no sense in having this. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad about losing it or anything. I'm just telling you that you probably didn't have to lose this. Also, something that's really important is that if you've been scanned and you are carrying something that's quite valuable, you stop and dock up. You get scanned, you stop and you dock up. Simple as that. Cool it down so that they don't know when you're coming through. Log off for a half hour, go do something else, come back in, log in, and go. They won't be looking for you. And they won't leave a fleet out there that long. They can't. They have to time it. So, all right, let me see here. I'm finding this interesting that there are some ganks here. all of a sudden there's a shit ton of ganks. This one was killed by Wardek. These were Wardek. This was ganked. This has to be Wardek. It's not a gank. It's not listed as a gank. Boy, Ohide seems to be a really popular place for getting these. I know these say safety, but they don't list it as a gank. And then there's none. So what's changed here? Why all of a sudden are we seeing a bunch of these being killed? All right, here's another one that's not the right fit. You give up a lot of tank. Again, oh my god. So these right here actually reduce your armor in exchange for faster align. I don't understand why people are doing this. I don't understand it. This already is the fastest align. 10 seconds. You can't get these below 10 seconds without the propulsion trick. This one is almost right. Oh, what? A whole rep? Oh, did I really laugh that loud out loud? Oh my goodness. I mean, this looks really good. I don't know, questionable on this. And see, even if you do the thrust stuff, it doesn't matter if you push it faster, it's still one cycle time is what gets you to warp. Not the speed of it, it's one cycle time. Boy. Here's another one. They're trying to be quick. Low friction nozzle joints, that's so you can warp faster. They have no patience. What's the propulsion trick? Hit warp on your destination, hit your propulsion once, turn it off, you're in warp in 10 seconds. Instead of the, 35 to 50 seconds. It is for a freighter. Here's another one. It's completely wrong. Another one, wrong. Another one, wrong fit. You guys are not tanking. You will cost them to have many more ships to gank you. Oh my god, they're fully cargo expanded. And they're shield tanked. Oh. Here, I have this right here. That proper fit 727,000 DHP. To get to warp, 23.75 seconds. With one cycle time on this, 10 seconds. Or whatever your cycle time is on this. You can actually get it lower. There's a couple things that can get it lower. This is 10 seconds. 10 seconds, you are jumping. I'm surprised. All of a sudden, there's a whole bunch of these getting ganked. And like, I wonder what the... All right, I gotta see here. Export. T. Copy that. Let's go here. Import. And then simulate. Oh my god! 218,000 DHP. Holy shit. No wonder they're being ganked. $218,000 DHP. My fit is 700 and some odd thousand, and that's not overheated. Let's see what happens when it's overheated. Simulate. Overheated, 752,000. Guys, this is the fit. Iro, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So, share it, exclamation point fits. Look at my bowhead fit. At 200 and some odd thousand, it's no wonder they're screwing with you. At 750,000 EHP, how many more ships is that gonna take? It's 3 times the ships. I do like this incredibly stupid corp. Ah! My god. Oh my god, look at all them losses. What? The hell are they? It's just all losses.
Show 'em how we do it. It's like
All right. Now here's another bowhead. Now this one is a little bit interesting in the fact that it has some of the stuff, and so it looks like it might be good. But let's see whether or not it really is. Remember, my fit, 750,000 DHP. This one's 436. God. 453. It's this. Oh my God. Antivirus, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. We're looking at shit fits. There's been a rash of bowhead killings. And I was trying to figure out why. Because there's no reason why anybody should be dying to a bowhead, or in a bowhead these days. And So, looking at these guys here, list all pilots, 17 pilots. And this is 453,000 overheated. My fit's 750,000 overheated. Literally, they took a bow to the head, an arrow to the head. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but come on, let's put a better fit on that. This ship right here, 3.1 billion, spend another billion. Just spend one more billion and you've got this. 750,000. Now, there's another thing you can do too, which safety, code, whoever, they cannot detect. I don't have the ability to show it with this, but there are implants that will boost this higher. There are implants that will boost this higher. So, I don't remember what the implants are. I've done it before, but you can probably get another 10%, 5 to 10% out of this. Let's say we even added 5% to 750,000. And so that'd be another 37,500. So then we'd be up to like 790 range. They're not figuring for that. They're scanning you, they're seeing what you have, and then they're calculating how many ships they need to bring. They bring one extra, and then they go for it. Now, so if you have that other stuff, you still survive. Slot 10, hull implant 1005. Hull upgrades 1005. Noble hull upgrade 200 million. 5% bonus to armor hit points. Okay, so that's armor. This is not such an armor ship. Why is it called hull upgrades and this is bonus to armor? .805 hull. Noble mechanic. I mean, you could run both of these if they don't take the same. They don't take the same spot. 243 million. 5% bonus to hull HP. There you go. You have both? Yeah. So the I think that there's a lot you can do to keep yourself safe in a bowhead. I don't know that I've ever had a bowhead gank attempt on me ever. I've had plenty of freighter gank attempts, and to where they've had me down into hull. But if you looked at my kill board stuff here, I mean just my combat log here and my losses, I have not lost a freighter for 2,773 days, and I do fly a freighter. Let's see what I was doing with this one. I was speed fit. And I don't do that anymore. If I can't fit it with it being bricked, I don't fly it. Squiz, I don't know where you been. We've been talking about you for the last half hour. Sorry you missed it. Squiz here's from Killboard. Squiz, look at all of the ganks of bowheads that have happened in the last month. It's an atrocity. It's an absolute atrocity. There have been more bowheads lost in the last week or last month than have been lost since time began. It's really, really crazy. And the fits are shit. The fits are between 200,000 and 400,000 EHP. And they should be 700,000 plus. Am I on a good enough rant here? And hello, Ragnar. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. It's good to rant every once in a while, I guess. Could be insurance fraud. Not when you're carrying cargo. October 2018 had 42 bowheads lost in 1 month. Oh. They were ganks? Anyway, there is a shit ton of dumb going on with the bowheads. This one right here was 418,000 EHP. This one is the closest to good, but they missed the bulkheads. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what to say about these people. Yeah. So I have always, I've flown my bowhead with 10 billion worth of ships in it many, many times. So, yep. Yes, you never fit cargo expanders. Which there was one of them that even used cargo expanders in it. The cargo expanders don't even do anything for its main cargo space. They only take the dinky cargo space and make it a little less dinky. Players are going for the fastest gank bowhead. You know, the thing is, though, is that you can never fit a bowhead for speed and get above the speed that you can hit by using the propulsion warp method. You guys want to see it? I'll show it to you. It's really, really simple. Did I turn in my my mission? Okay, this one offered. All right. So you guys are going to be able to count how long it takes me to do this. Do I have anything in here? No. This is the proper fit. Exclamation point EWB or exclamation point fit. So it doesn't work exiting stations. The propulsion trick has to be gates.
Warp drive active.
You already got speed when you're exiting a station. So my to warp time 23.75 seconds. but I'm going to do it in 10 after I go through this gate. I mean, they're going for the gank the fastest record? I don't even know what that is. Is that like how much money can I throw away record? What an ugly ship. The flying giant cargo container. It has 2 million cubic meters. What's the most expensive cargo that I've hauled? 18. No, I've done 50, 60 billion. All right, so there we are. Now, I'm gonna get to warp in 10 seconds. Here we go. We're gonna go dock here. And now I've told it to warp. Turn that off. As soon as that's done cycling, we will be to warp. I may not even be fully aligned. There we go. We are in warp. That's the trick. Fire off your hardeners when there's no one on grid with you? Yeah, I don't. If I see somebody though, I turn them on. All right, we're gonna go completely opposite direction. I'm gonna go back here. And here we go. Go to warp through there.
Warp drive active.
There's that. And to warp we go. I'm sideways. Look at that. Woo-wee, look at that lean. You gotta remember to turn that off, otherwise you screw yourself. So, there's no reason for it. Yes, actually, it works great with any ship that's above 10-second align, so you can actually use it on carriers as well. You cannot use it on freighters, though, because they have no mid slots.
Warp drive active.
Yes, you can use it on battleships, but the only reason to use it on battleships is for a travel fit, not for anything else. There's no other reason you would want to do that. I mean, if you have, you know, propulsion is part of your fit anyway, then it's fine. But otherwise, you wouldn't necessarily go out of your way to propulsion on it, unless you're doing it as just a travel fit. And then even at that, if you can't get it below 10 seconds to warp, there's no sense in putting anything else in. Just change out the propulsion, that's it. Nothing else matters. This trick bypasses everything.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Only save a couple seconds. Yeah, in a battleship, you'd only save a few seconds. In this, I'm saving 14. About there. About 14. So. With freighters, you want a web buddy? Yeah, you can. I tend to not use the web method. It gets really complicated. Full set of nomads, cut 10 seconds off freighter align. Yeah, but you still only get into the 20-second range. And really, your freighter should be brick tanked. You should not be running anything but bulkheads in there. And so yeah, you shouldn't be running anything but bulkheads. And you'd be like, well, but now I can't get my 700,000 cubic meters of cargo space or whatever. That's right. You're limited to like 300, 350, whatever it is. You just can't carry that bigger stuff. The only way that I cargo expand is if I'm in the middle of nowhere and I know that there's nobody else around and I'm only going a couple of jumps. But if I'm going anywhere close to a trade hub, I will do nothing but brick tank. When I set up doing my contract searches for doing for doing runs for other people, you see here, let's see, courier, I don't know, what is it, 350, let's see, collateral minimum, and then volume, 350,000, I don't remember what the max is. But that right there just limits a whole bunch of stuff, and that's fine. There's no raffle for a bowhead, but there is a giveaway, exclamation point giveaway. So, and there's people out here paying Automine to Jita. Is that through LOSEC? Huh. It's only 3 jumps away from me, too. Going to Jita. Pays 50 million. Damn, that one pays good. I don't have a freighter down here. That's been up for a couple of hours. Why has nobody snagged that? What's wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with that. Watch the fake contracts? Yeah, well, that's what there are fake contracts. There are definitely fake contracts. But this one, well, I don't see the problem with it. Is it wrapped? It would be wrapped. These contracts, there's no unwrapped contracts. So, yeah. Well, anyway, if one of you guys are haulers, that 1 million collateral pays 50 million for 17 jumps. That looks pretty good to me. That looks really good. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised it's been sitting out there for 6 hours. Wow. You guys are slipping. 'Cause that pays good. Here's 25 million for 23 jumps. Also, when I do freighters, I don't typically carry over 2 billion. That's about my limit. You want to offer, you know, something that's more than 2 billion? I'll pass it up, even if it looks like it pays really well. I just won't do it. $35 million for 45 jumps. Ow! Kill me now. Reward. 50 million. Another one. Time to complete, 20 days. Nobody's gonna gank you on that. These don't look like bait contracts. These totally look like things I would do. That pays 8.3 million per jump. And it's only 200,000 in size. I don't use a web buddy, no, I don't. Here's another one, 2 days to complete. It's not, if it's over 1 day, it's not a gank contract. Gankers will not put anything over a day. This one's a lot of jumps, though. It's 40 jumps and pays 50 million. But it still looks like easy money. Jump freighters can't carry fitted ships. They can if they're packaged. So if you put it in a contract, they can carry it. There's 37 jumps for 45 million. You know, these all look really good. Wow, I'm surprised to see all of these out here. I should start hauling again. I mean, come on. It's easy money. If you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, you're gonna be dumb, then you know, you're gonna get ganked, but recommend starting hauler, deep space transport, Galante, preferably. The Akator. Yes, it'll warn you if it takes through low sec. So, here's a Mar to Jita. Pays 40 million for 45 jumps. Metropolis to Jita. Pays 40 million for 29 jumps. Golly. Why not a Tyra? I don't know. Is a Tyra a deep space transport? You want to use a deep space transport. The reason that you use the Galante one is because you can get the highest DHP in it. Tyra is T1. That's why I don't recognize the name. I mean, I've heard the name before, but you know. What is the coolest looking hauler? Oh my god. It's got to be the Minmatar one. But anyway, so you can get 65,000 cubic meters into a deep space transport. So I'm putting in 65,000 here, and then you can see what pays the most. Look at that right here. 1.3 billion collateral, pays 40 million for 29 jumps, 16,000 is the space. Perfect. You use the warp propulsion trick with them, and you have them set up for a micro jump and a cloak, so that if there's trouble and they haven't tackled you, you hit your micro jump, you jump, you then turn on your propulsion, hit your cloak, and then hit a different direction so that they can't come out and hit you and decloak you. And you're not always successful, but the cost is much, much lower on a ship like that. So there's a lot of stuff here. Anything that pays, especially in a DST, anything that pays 1 million per jump or more is good. Yeah, I think so. Take the low sec shortcut between Jita and Amar. Right. Yeah, let me get right on that. So, yeah, a lot of people who do DST runs do them at 60,000 because not everybody has DST 5, which is what you need in order to get 65,000. So they find a lot more success in getting them run if they cap them at 60,000. This one is not paying very good though. 60,000, 2 billion, and they're paying 20 million for 45 jumps. But people run it. The only time you grab one of these is when you're on your way back. Like, so this is Amar to Jita. So you're on your way back to Jita to pick up another load and you don't have anything to take, so you may as well, because it pays better than getting paid nothing. All right. I think I beat that horse. You wonder if anybody does them via Poachman? All right. Let's do final call on the giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. If you're not in on it, get in on it now. We're going to draw on it. It is one of the skill bundles. It's not one of them that we have on sale in our store right now. It's a different one. But we have one of them available for a giveaway right now. And so if you get in on that, and we'll draw on it in a few minutes here, a couple minutes. My goodness, today has been interesting. I can't believe that bowhead stuff that people are flying. So, if you have any friends that are flying a bowhead, give them a link to my fit. Because, gosh darn it, there's no reason that that they should be flying with anything less than 700,000 DHP. You know, when I was doing a lot of hauling, I had characters in every high-sec region that was not a high-sec pocket. And I would, in fact, I still have them all. They're all on alpha accounts. And they're all sitting in stations. They all have access to the corporate funds. And when something would come up, because they're alpha, you can't be logged into your omega at the same time you can be logged into your alpha. I see something, I log out of my omega, I log in to the right alpha character that's over there. I have them grab it, and then I send out. Then I log them off, and I send out an omega character to go get it. And easy to make money that way. I think today has been pretty good. I didn't, my main thing here was to get more standings, which, I mean, I brought this up a whole point, but it doesn't really matter. Modern finance, I mean, who cares? But they're part of Caldari State, and I just haven't been offered one yet. How many total characters do I have? I don't know the answer to that. I used to run 7 Omega accounts, 3 on each. And then I have probably about another 20 accounts that are alpha. Right now I'm running just 3 Omega accounts. And they're all skilled enough now that I don't have to have them so spread out and everything across so many counts. So, this guy has 187 million skill points. My Markee Dragon character has 200 million. My GGM, he has 250 million skill points. And so,
Docking request accepted.
I'm able to do most everything I want to do now. All right, is everybody in on the giveaway? I'll wait like 1 more minute and then we'll do the draw. So, yeah, I used to have more. I previously had more characters. I mean, I've still got them all. And they're all like 150 million skill points. So, I'll fire them back up if I need to on Omega if I've got something going on. I have been thinking, though, about just doing skill extraction on them because I don't need them anymore. Like, I have a guy who's got Mastery 5 in all of the Amar ships, all the subcaps. Another one that's Galante, another one that's Caldari, another one that's Minmatar. And they're on 4 separate accounts, and I used to use them in faction warfare for the different sides. But now I would probably just keep my Galante guy because he's a general in faction warfare. And the other 3, maybe I put them on the character bazaar and sell them for ISK. Or maybe and I don't even know how much ISK I would get. They're seriously like 150 million skill points. What is it? Is it 3.5 ISK per skill point? No, it's got to be more than that. I figure, what do you figure those would sell for? Maybe 200 million? Or, 200 billion? Rates are around $1 billion per million skill points. Yes, and it costs $20 to sell a character. But that's nothing compared to it. Definitely 100 billion plus. Oh man, let's look at that tomorrow on the show. Let's do that tomorrow on the show. Let's assess one of my characters on what it'd be worth to sell. That'll be fun. One of the characters I'd consider selling. Yeah, I'd sell for more than I make extracting. Part of the thing about these is that they have, like, I kid you not, like my Caldari one has nearly every ship in Caldari Mastery 5. Give away a character instead? I don't think I can do that. I think that would violate the rules to give away a character. It has to be a transaction that is through the character bazaar, and you have to do it a very particular way. You've seen characters go for 97 billion at 100 million skill points. Yeah. So, ask CCP if I'm allowed to. Yeah, I don't want to give away one of them. I want the 100 billion or 150 billion. You just have to pay for the transfer. It's not sold for money, yeah. No, I want the money. I want the money. This guy right here is my richest guy. You know, it says that he's worth 397 billion. Well, I need to add more to that. Right? Here, this guy is worth 168 billion. And what about this one? $190 billion. Damn. So 400, 500, 600, got about 750 billion between the three of them. Wow. 100 billion compared to someone's happiness. Just think of all the happiness on all the ships I can buy to be blown up. I'd call that happiness. What the hell, man? All right, we're doing this giveaway. Everybody should be in by now. We've gone on long enough on all this stuff. So tomorrow, that's what we'll do. That's what I will title the stream. Tomorrow is Character Bazaar. That'll be the morning show. I'm writing it down right now. All right. That's what we're gonna do. That's what the morning show will be. And we'll go through the assessment of a character, how to figure out what it's worth, and who knows, maybe I'll even post it tomorrow for sale. Yeah. So, or for auction. I don't know. All right. Lynchy, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, for the giveaway, it's for a 250,000 skill point bundle. It is like the ones we have in the store, except this one, the winner's going to get it for free. Karagram, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And we're doing this giveaway because we have the skill point bundles for sale. I mean, on sale in our store right now, exclamation point sale, up to 30% off. All right. So if you put in your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, one of those names, I'm going to read that off. If you didn't, I'm going to read off your real first name and just last initial. That way you remain anonymous. But if you hear it, you'll know who you are and that you won. And Luca, thank you for the follow as well. All right, so Oh, let's see here. The winner's going to get a reply to the email that they got confirming their entry, except it'll have the title changed. It's going to say Eve Beginner Boost Bundle Winner. And it'll have instructions on how to redeem the code. It'll have the code in it and all of that jazz. All right. And if you guys need Game Time, Omega Time, you know, Plex, these packs, the bundles, any of that, exclamation point coupon in chat. You can get it from us. Use coupon code, save yourself a few bucks. Congratulations to Rayford Carpathia. I guess that's their game name. It just says Rayford Carpathia in there. Anyway, Rayford, you're the winner. All right. Congratulations. If you're still here, you got that in your email right now. All right. So, person, thank you for following. And Kill, thank you for following. And greetings from Gita, thank you for following. Wow. Vanguard. All right. So, tomorrow.
Welcome to the Dragons.
And Maverick. Tomorrow, first show, we're going to do Character Bazaar. That's going to be what the show's about. The Character Bazaar. Show you how to use it, how to buy a character or sell a character. How about that? Okay. Take care, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow morning. All right.